Yo, bum, bada bum, 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 bum. Yes, Jessica. Jessica, I will send you the join in link. Let me look at my. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, let's go live, Jessica. I'll send you the join in link. You ready? Well, there you go. Fair enough. Fair enough, man. Shit, you know? Cheers, everybody. I just talked to my sister. That's what I had to do. I talked to my dad, oldest and progenitor to the whole situation. I talked to my younger sister, the last one on the line. What else can I do, guys? All right, Jessica, I sent you a joining link. Yeah, I guess it's pretty late over there, right? It's 11. 11. Or whatever. So come on in, Jess. Come on in, Jess. It's okay. We'll talk, I'm not out of the game. I'm just thrown. You know what I mean? Oh, that looks nice, isn't it? Yeah, I should probably stick on something like that. So here we go. Jessica, let me know, join in. I sent you the link. Fuck. I'll be back in a minute too. My assumptions are that's my last. But look at that. I've been pumping that iron, guys. You want to lie about it? You want to be crazy about it? Nah. Guns in the sky. Yeah, I've been doing it the whole time. All right, anyways, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Jessica, join in the link. You got it? Yo, I'll be right back. I am not trying to waste any time over here. Come on in, you know what I mean? Come on in. But yeah, I sent Jessica the join in link. I'll send it out public if I have to, but I don't want to waste all these fucking hours, yeah? Cheers. All right, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Like I said, I got you. Yo, Rusty. I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good, bro. How are you doing? Shit. Yo, Rusty, I just got finished calling my youngest sister. My young sister, I talked to my dad first. We had to talk about, the business at hand. The business at hand, losing mama, all that shit. Um Whew, there's a lot of stuff up in the air, A lot of stuff is just like, obviously it's not like yesterday was, right? So that's all. It ain't no big deal, Rusty. It ain't no big deal. We'll get through it. We'll get through it, bro. No fucking crying over here, No crying. Uh, it's interesting, but no crying, just make sure everybody knows who mom was and how that went. How that went, She was a good woman, She was a nice lady. She was a helpful lady. She did her thing, and now she's out. You know, she's out. I guess shit. One of my nieces is a fire person, right? Fire person because she's a woman. Fire person. She probably tried to save her. You know what I mean? Like with that old, that old dong ESPN or whatever they call it. You know what I mean? She probably tried to save her, and that shit don't work when you're dying. It doesn't work when you're dying. So I feel kind of bad for my niece, right? Because my niece was there, and she's a fire person. She probably thought like, hey, if I go through the rigmarole, I'm gonna save her. Nah, you can't save her when it's on the way out. She's gone. Mom's gone. That probably hurts her more than it hurts me for understanding how it goes. You know, a man like you, Rusty's been, you know, out there a couple of times. So it is what it is. It's like it's not a great day. It's not the worst day. It's just a gray day. So yeah, Jessica, I did send you that in because you asked. So come on up with a join in link if you want. If you don't, that's fine too. That's fine too. We'll be doing good here. But yeah, I'm doing fine, Rusty. That's what I'm saying. I had to talk to my dad. My dad, obviously, he didn't even want me to. He didn't want that. I love you, Dad. He didn't want that. Nah, nah, nah. But I said, you never would have expected this. He wanted that. He's like, yes, you're right for that. He never would have expected his wife to like die before. Shit. Shit, homeboy. It's hurtful. But everything will be all right. I have to figure out things, man. She's been paying this phone bill. Like the way that I communicate with you guys is on a phone bill, right? I never paid it. She's been paying it as part of her bundle. You know what I mean? Yikes. Adios, negros. Like I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to call them. She dead. You know, it's gonna be something. It's gonna be something to negotiate and reshuffle all these cards. She's gonna have, the funerary services. I'm gonna meet up with old fam and friends and stuff. Whew. That's so overwhelming. That's where that yawn came from. It's so overwhelming that I have a yawn for it. It's just like, oof. It's like a brain bruise to think about everything that could happen or needs to happen in the short term. Nobody expected it. Nobody wanted that. I feel bad for my niece that, is a fire person and probably tried to save her. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a fool's errand, man. It's a fool's errand. But you probably felt like, did I do it right? Did I do it wrong? Was my training, off? Yo, that's so much more than somebody like me who could just be like, I know what's up. I know what's up. You're on your way out. You're out. You know? Wow. So we'll deal with that soon. We'll deal with all that soon. I'm burning my hours, Jessica. If you want to join in, you better join in because my join in hours are based on this. You say you want to do it, you leave comments as such, but you got to get up in there if you want to get up in there. We can talk about whatever you want, but you got to get up in here. Cheers. I'm very happy that we had like performance aspects tonight. Excuse me, who cares about what the night is? But October 15th. My mother died, and we still had performances in here. So that's cool. That's cool. Because it has to go on, man. It has to go on, you know? It's going to happen to everybody. It's going to happen to everybody, man. Everybody's going to die. Not everybody's going to live first. She did. She did. You know, I pushed her on it, make sure she lived before, you know? Hell yeah, man. I want to make some coffee too. I might make some coffee actually, but I have a couple more beers here. So I'll drink those first. But hell yeah, bro. I understand that. I want to get there myself. I want to get there myself, but I'm starving too. I need to eat something. You know what I mean? Uh, wow, great timing for that. You know, like I'm starving. We don't have much left. Yo, but that's how it goes. So I talked to my sister, and it's not that she knows much, but she knows what my mother's requests were. Like, you know, she needs to be up here in certain church with certain guy calling the names, you know. So that'll be near enough, soon enough. But she didn't die at home, man. She died on vacation. She died in Tennessee or whatever. So we'll see how that goes, man. We'll see how that goes. What's up, Jessica? You're not gonna join? Okay, cool. I'm not gonna waste these fucking hours on StreamYard either. Thank you, Rusty. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I think we'll be okay, bro. You know, me personally, I have understood that that's always possible. My mom's always like suffered through. My mom has always suffered through her stripes and her badges, you know, well, but it doesn't mean she's going to live forever, you know. So anybody who thought that is probably more thrown than I am, you know. Nobody wanted her to go first. Nobody would consider that convenient, right? Because she's a manager, bro. My mom's a manager, like I'm a manager, you know? And when I go, you know, whatever I middle manage is gonna like crumble a little bit too, right? So, like I said, like even the phone that I talk to you on, she's been paying that phone line, you know? I don't know how we're gonna fucking transfer that. I don't know how we're gonna pay for that, but something's gonna happen because her accounts are dried, you know? Something's gonna happen, you know? She's very practical and managerial like I am, you know? Can't pull nothing from a stone or whatever. Can't pull blood from a stone, you know? We'll make it. We'll make it, man. We'll figure it out, you know. It's a sad thing, but we'll be strong through it, you know? Stronger all the time. You see that? You see that, Rusty? You see it. I got them two lines, you know. I got that because I'm gonna keep pumping them irons. I'm not gonna forget. So tomorrow, I had to put the weight up, Rusty. Controversial. I had to put the weight up, and we'll show you that tomorrow, man. We'll be controversial tomorrow, huh? Thank you, Rusty. Man, it's a joy to see you in. It's a joy to have this. Yeah, looking good, right? Yeah. I love the people, Rusty. I mean, thank you again. Like I said, it's a joy to have somebody to be encouraging, but it's also great to have the other guys who are like, "Hey, you ain't doing nothing pumping them." I'm like, "I ain't doing nothing. Can't you see that? Can't you see that?" And I just pumped the weight up, and I'll continue to do that, man. I'll be controversial. So yeah, Rusty, thank you for being a solid influence, and thank you for all those fucking haters and doubters too, because you know what? All that does is get me to pump an extra couple. You know what I mean? I will destroy. And one day I'll drop over dead too, man. Like my mom, like I will. I will. I'll do that too. It's not like it's not like I missed you. You know what I mean? Like I enjoyed myself, proving you wrong the whole way, loving my mom the whole way. She knows it. You know what I mean? She can go away with that. She can go away with that comfort and understanding that I loved her all the way. You know. So shit, man. That shit's wild, man. Talked to my dad first again, and it's just like I was like, yeah, you didn't expect that. You better believe it. You better believe it. He didn't expect that shit. But he only has sisters, and one of them died. I only have sisters. My dad only has sisters. You know what I mean? And yeah. So I guess the most important thing is that I have children beneath with the name and with the potential to carry it on. Yeah. Yeah, Rusty, it ain't bullshit, man. I'm gonna keep pumping. I'm gonna keep getting there. You know. So I will be looking better, brother. All right, you don't want to join in? I can't waste my time, Jess. Come on, Jess. Fucking hell. Cheers. Hey, if she can't be there that quick, I'll put it in the join in link. You want to come up? Anybody? Rusty Skull? Anybody? Join in. Boof. There you go, man. There you go. Join in link is now open. Jessica's the one that said she wanted to join in, so I tried to reserve, but hey, whatever. There you go. Yo, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you, Rusty. Thank you, Rusty. Hey, if you want to join in, I'm gonna put the link right up here again. You ready? Come on in, Rusty. Yeah, Rusty, I had to put the weight up, bro. I'm ready. I'm ready for more. If anybody thinks that's fake, oh boy, you know what I mean? Like,
Yo, yo, yo.
they be faking it, Skull. What's up,
I
Skull?
know, man. What's up, brother?
Not too much, man. Not too much. How you doing, Skull? Rusty.
Well, I'm doing good, man. They're harvesting the cotton across the road from the trailer.
Oh
So,
yeah?
yeah, that's kind of got got me kind of awake right now. And then my aunt's oldest cat that she had from a kitten, it died a little after midnight, so
Dang.
we had to deal with that. And and we lost my uncle's cat. What was it, 2 days ago, something like that?
Oh yeah,
And
why?
he had him. The dogs got him.
Dang.
My
Whoa, whoa,
yeah,
whoa, whoa.
yeah. My
Brutal, man.
uncle,
That's cool.
my uncle's cat got the dogs got him, but my aunt's cat, he was like 15 or 16 in cat years, and they do it like every 9 years in human years for a cat, or it's seven
Right.
for dogs. So he was whatever 16 times nine would be human years. So
Right on, right on.
he was like mega old. But yeah,
Yeah,
they're
but he got what, like he got like eaten or overrun by the other animals
no,
or what? Or just,
no, he just gave out. He
oh
just
yeah, yeah, okay, okay.
Yeah, he just went to sleep, and like midway through his sleep, I guess he like started having a stroke or something, because my uncle said that he started kicking and meowing and stuff like that. And he was just like, for like the last, I don't know, week and a half, he's been going like downhill further and further. And
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
it was just his time. I
Dang,
mean,
man, that's sad, man.
yeah. And then also, the they're trying to get the cotton done up, because like it's almost close to end of harvesting season, and they're doing the field like literally right outside the trailer across the road. They're working on it right now, trying to
Yeah,
get it done.
I was wondering, is the cotton like gathering? Is that a machine that's like a bunch of noise or something over there? Or what's up? What's
Yeah,
up with that?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a combine that's rolling them into bales, like hay bales, but they're cotton bales instead of
Right.
those long ones like they used to be. They're little round like hay bales, so they get more out of the field than what they used to. But yeah,
Dang.
he's he's coming up to the edge of the road and like turning, backing up, and all kinds of stuff, making loud noise and everything. So,
Wow. Yeah, hell
which I
yeah, man.
mean,
You'll
I
never sleep
understand.
again. You'll never sleep again, Rusty. You gotta you gotta hear that shit,
Right.
4 a.m. and whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I'm surprised they're
There should
I'm
be a law,
surprised they're
bro. There should be a
going.
law.
Yeah. I'm surprised they're going at 1:24 in the morning. So who's
Right.
ever harvesting this field is getting paid good money, that's for sure.
Yeah, because around here, like, to be honest with you, around here, like if I work in regular construction, they tell us that you can't start till 7 a.m. You have to end at 10 p.m., right?
Mm-hmm.
Those are the noise laws, right?
Yeah.
But we also have, like, we live in, like, our community, and then over there they have like industrial, like commercial shit. And so they
Right.
start sometimes at 1:30 a.m. and they start just
Mm-hmm.
and cleaning up and it's like, yeah, you can't do that, dude. You have to have a law to where we get to go to sleep. That's 10 a.m. to 7 a.m. or whatever. But no,
Right.
they don't care. They don't care because they're like, well, this is not zoned this is zoned industrial, not zoned residential. So we'll just
Right.
go ahead and start at 1:45, and they make
Yeah,
that
totally.
noise for as long as it takes. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
you probably have no regulations where you're at. You know what I mean?
Nope. Because I
Yeah.
mean, it's out in the county, so technically, even though there are houses out here, it's considered county, and it's farmland anyway, pretty much. So I mean, there's nothing that can be done.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Well, I
they have,
think the only difference is that we're residential and they're industrial, so they get to do it. Because every time I worked
yeah,
in construction, we had to go by the law of you can't
r-
make noise from 7 to 10.
yeah, that's how it was when we were set when I was working the carnival in town when I lived in town in Campbell. They could
Right,
start setting up around 6 a.m. and they could end anywhere between 6 p.m. and 2 a.m. They just couldn't go past that 2 a.m. mark.
right, right,
But
right.
now the tearing down, that was different. They could tear down from midnight all the
If
way
they're
up
not making
until
noise, if they're not making noise, you know what I mean? That's the
right,
noise
yeah,
ordinance. Yeah,
right. But
and I'm
again,
I'm
that was
sure
city.
they stretch that to the limits and they abuse it as much as they can. You know what I mean?
Totally. Yeah, I
Well,
know
right
one thing.
on, man.
I'm ready for this cool weather.
Oh, it got cold. It got cold over here for the past like 3, 4 days.
Well, up until tonight, it's been pretty reasonable with just the dog. You know,
Right?
me and the dogs snuggling up together. But tonight, I had to have my uncle wash my blanket. Has let me use with the fleece upper toe. So I just had to throw that over me because it's like almost like 39 degrees or so.
Well, shit.
So it's
My
getting,
wife in the morning was like, she was talking to me like that too. She was like, did you make rollies for me, like rollie cigarettes? And I was like,
yeah,
nah. And then she was like, well, can you? And I was like, no, if I leave my head, from my blanket and from my pillow or whatever, if I pick my head up, I'm gonna be all fucked up. And she was like, no, no, no,
right.
I'll do it, I'll do it.
Yeah.
It looks like we got
All
a new guest, man. We got a new guest.
right. Cool.
It's a white lady.
Oh, no, not the white lady.
It's a white lady. We got a white lady in the house. What's going on? What are you trying to call my manager or something, Jessica?
Yep. She trying to call the manager.
What's
Oh,
up, Jess?
look at the little Rusty. Look at the little Rusty. Hi, Bubba.
Isn't
Hi,
he the
Aw.
Bubba.
cutest? He likes to either bite you, sleep, or eat. He likes food.
Oh, he sounds
Oh,
exactly like me.
oh, you like to eat like a lot,
Yes, I
for
do.
fun.
Yes, I could eat all day and night if I was allowed to.
Aw.
No,
He's
really.
so cute. He's so
He doesn't
cute.
want anything to do with his bed. I got him a blanket and everything, and he wants to stay here.
He
Wants
Well,
to
doesn't know
yeah,
what that is. You're trying
he
to like
don't know
dress
what
it
that
up
is
for him.
yet.
He's
wants
like,
to
I
be
don't know
next to
what
me,
that
I
is.
guess.
You
He
got to
wants
give
to
him
be
Yeah, he
love.
don't want all that. He don't want
You
all
got to
that
give him
fancy shit.
love.
He
Give
wants
him some
mama's
I
love.
punches.
guess not. He's a
Give
simple
him
man
some
to me.
punches, and he'll be like, "What's love? What's punches?"
Do
And
you
it's
keep
like,
do
"No,
you
no,
keep
no. I got
water in
you your
every
own
room of
bed."
your house for your puppies?
Yeah, I do.
They
And
go
I
through a
keep them
lot.
spooled.
They drink a shitload of water. These puppies do. They down it.
Oh, yeah.
They seem to love water. Mine likes to drink water.
Oh, that just makes more pee.
It does. It does. This thing took a shit in the shower today. It was like, okay then.
That's what you said earlier on your live that he took a shit in the shower.
Mm-hmm.
At
But he's
least it
That's
got a
was
fucked up,
good.
easily.
man.
At
Look at
least it
his
was
eyes all
easily
white
worst.
looking. His eyes are all white zombied out, bro.
Right?
Do your puppies do that with their eyeballs when they sleep?
Yes.
It's like, holy shit, they're vampires. They go into this trance where their eyeballs turn like white. It's crazy looking.
If
Where,
she don't get
Bonbonker?
Well, hell yeah.
So
If
I
she
ain't
don't
got
get
space tonight, folks, but I do got one of these.
if she don't get pissed off at me, she does that.
I do got one of these. It's also a microphone.
And it also looks like a penis.
It kind
Just
of
saying.
looks like a dildo because it's like made of rubber.
She keeps sucking on the
You
silicone
could use it.
bone.
It's
You
probably
said it
something
looks like a
disgusting, but I
penis.
wouldn't recommend that.
Why don't you rub the bottom?
She
It's kind
does
of
rub
sick
the
though.
bottom.
This thing's pretty legit for $5. A fat hitter, bro.
I know,
You
I know.
pay
It's very cheap. It's a very good deal. It's a very good deal.
you
Come
pay
on now.
five
Let's
dollars
not
for
fuck with
that?
it.
That ain't
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, let's not
That
fuck
ain't
with
bad
her.
enough for a bong.
Nope. Pretty cute little bong
Just,
for. It's a fat hitter for $5. I'm telling you, it's fat.
I've
just
seen
stop.
I've seen
Just
you hit it.
stop tickling the balls. You know, stop tickling the balls.
Shush. Good
I've
for
seen
you.
her hit it. It's a pretty good hitter.
Here's my beautiful bottle of whatever.
Right? Good
Of
enough.
whatever.
Let's see.
That's fair.
I was drinking Hennessy earlier, but I only had a vodka shot glass. Not vodka. I'm sorry, shot glass, like an airplane shot.
I know I
I
saw
drank
that
cola or whatever. I had
on
some
your
leftover
first
cola.
live.
Did you guys see my last live? Some guy was calling me fat. He goes, "Damn, you ate all the Red Lobster biscuits. How many did you eat, woman?" You know what I said to him? I said I ate enough to fucking sit on you and hopefully you fucking die.
Hell yeah.
I
Yeah,
got
but
fucking mad. I started
hey,
calling him a cunt and stuff.
Jessica,
What?
Jessica. At the same time, you got like 200 and some views, right? So that's good
Did
to have
I?
the
Did
views,
I
right?
really?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
for
it's good to have
freaking
the
out at him?
views. You know what I mean?
People like to
Yeah,
watch
you
people freak out, don't they?
you had like I think it was like 200 and something odd views
Yeah,
like
it's
Joe
like
was saying.
233 views, you know? So you
No,
could
I
be
Yeah.
didn't.
controversial if you wanna,
No,
you
you
know what I
did.
mean? You be controversial.
Well, they don't let me post it afterwards. They got rid of it. It was weird. YouTube did.
Uh
They're a bunch of fucking sensitive fuckers, huh?
YouTube's being controversial here lately.
You think
So
they copyright everything, and then they go back and go, "Oh, not a reason to copyright." They like change their mind. It's funny.
well that's like
Nah,
I
it's real
freaking
sad. I think he's talking about the truth. It's real sad. Like, even if I'm subscribed to him and he's subscribed to me, you don't get notifications. You know what I mean?
nope.
Like, YouTube sucks with that.
That's
You
what
know, and they're just
that's
like,
what
who are
Creek
the
was
last
saying.
four people that you watched or something? You know, it sucks. It sucks. They suck.
Yeah, that's what Creek was saying too. Like there's people that he's got for notifications to get to go live and everything. Like he's got you, he's got Joe Norman, he's got a couple of other people, and he don't get them half the time
Right.
until like he said that he got a notification yesterday. I think he said that one of his friends were live and he didn't get it until they were like live for 2.5 hours.
Yeah, that shit's real, man. That's like shadow banning or whatever they call it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's up, Jessica, man? I gotta go soon, man. I gotta go deal
It's
with
all
shit.
good.
But you want to sing a song or something? What's
Bro,
up? What's up?
are you gonna smoke a bowl with me, bro? Are you gonna smoke a bowl with me, y'all?
Oh shit! I'll smoke with
Are
you.
you guys
I'll
gonna
smoke
take a
with you.
shot with
Hold
me
up.
too?
I'm out.
You gonna take a shot with me, Joe?
I'll smoke with you. I'll smoke with you.
You gonna drink too?
Sure, why not? I have the rest of this.
What is that?
211 still reserve.
It's a
My God,
211, you know,
I
16
guess
right
so hard.
It's a beer. It's a good beer.
It's not a good beer, but it's a heavy. It's a
Well,
heavy number beer. It's an 8 beer. You know.
yeah. It's
Most
like
people in the world would
8.1.
be like, "Why does this? Why does this taste like lamp oil?" You know what I mean?
This thing hits fat. Look at all that smoke, bro. Holy shit. $5.
Oh
That's
fuck yeah! Let's see all the smoke. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Hit that.
it's
Hit
all
that.
gone now. It's all gone. But
Hit it again. Hit it
Oh,
Hit
again.
it
fuck
again.
no.
That's what
Fuck
I'm
no.
saying.
I love
You
her.
know.
Look at my cute little dog. It's like a loaf of bread. You see how it's shaped like a bread loaf?
He's like a
Oh,
loaf of bread. Yo,
He
yo.
looks like
Come
a
on.
joint now. He's like a roach. There's the end. It's like a doobie. There's the end. I almost named him Doobie. I was either gonna do Doobie or the other one. Yeah.
He looks like a big Play-Doh or something. You know what I mean? What'd you do to
He's just
that
a
kid?
chiller. He's sure a good dog when he's calm. He's usually biting me. Just his teeth are wide open. Like he bites me and it hurts like shit. I get scared of my own damn dog.
he's only playing.
He
Hmm.
hates me.
He's just a baby, man.
I
He's just
start
a
going.
baby. You have to
I start
you have to
pretending to
teach
cry. I
him.
make him feel bad, you know. I go when they bite you.
Good
Rusty fucks
luck.
with them and go. Ooh. See what
Rusty,
they
you
do. It's
hear what she
funny.
said?
I
She tries
hear,
to discipline. She tries to discipline that thing by what do you call it? Like she
yeah,
just tries to
fake
like
crying.
talk it down or something. You know,
Yeah.
like
Make it
try to
Now,
feel
talk it down.
guilty.
I do that crime with this one right here. She literally takes it as a challenge to make it hurt more.
What's up,
I
Sean?
know this one too. He freaks out more. He gets all excited like he accomplished something. It's like, whoa, savage. They can be thugs, can't they? They can be fucking thugs, these dogs. When they're
Oh
younger,
yeah,
they're in their prime. Their
I'm
teeth are
gonna.
so sharp.
What's
right.
up, Sean? How you doing, Sean? Sean, it's 4:20
I might
right
take a
now.
shot. Yeah, I got
Hit it up.
Rockstar. I
Hit it
got
up.
Woo.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You're okay.
Aw, baby dogs. I
You're
think my dog's
okay.
gonna hear it.
Oh
What?
wait, I forgot. I'm supposed to talk all calm to the
Wait, hold
dog.
on.
Hey dogs. Hey dogs. Everybody, it's all gonna be fine. Don't worry about your owners. It's all good. You know, like I have to talk them down.
He just likes to
and
chill.
and he literally went back to sleep too.
He just chills. Nothing phases him. He'll bark at nothing. He will bark at nothing. It freaks me out. You guys ever seen
Oh,
dogs bark at nothing?
yeah,
Fucking
that's what their dad. It's what their dad does
I have
about 99% of the time. But oh,
yeah. Fuck it though. Papa top again.
yeah, I'm kind of doing a binge movie watching thing. Like, well, where you been doing a one movie a day, I've been doing like I don't know
Yeah,
two or three. I've been doing like two or three movies a day, but I've been like binge watching The Rifleman on TV and all.
well,
Oh,
you
from the
see all
ear
that?
like that.
Let's say, good lord, good lord.
He's tired as fuck. He don't give a fuck. He's
Sean
still asleep.
Sean was the one who asked me, to do the October film a day. And I'm doing it, you know what I mean? I'm keeping up.
Yeah, come here, y'all.
Holy shit. What are you drinking? What are you drinking, Jessica?
Cheers, cheers.
What the fuck are you drinking, man? Is that
That's Rockstar and vodka. That's an
holy
energy
shit?
drink and vodka.
Yeah,
That's not a good
that's
idea.
like
It's a wonderful world.
That's a heart attack waiting to happen.
I'm fine. It's the end of the night, no?
Well, it might be at the
Turn
end
me
of the
down
no,
so
night.
it's gonna counteract and
not the
balance
end of
itself
tonight,
out.
the end of forever. The end of forever.
Look, if it was morning and I was all jacked up on other caffeinated drinks, like say I took my Ritalin, which it's way the fuck out of my system by now. I'm on a lot of just chillers right now.
Yeah, but you're hitting the Grey
It's
Goose,
gonna
right?
balance it out.
Where's
It's
the
not
Grey
gonna give me
Goose?
the heart attack. Might chill me out if anything. Maybe it's gonna give me
Let me
get rid
see
of
the
my.
Grey Goose. Let me see.
It's just gonna make it so I cannot be belligerently like wasted where I pass out. Keeps me kind of going. I don't want to be sloppy. It keeps me in line. I like the energy.
Right on, right on.
It's not good for me to do
That's
this every
good.
day. No, this would be horrible. This is a once in a while treat. For sure. But the monster, on the other hand, that's my love. I love these. I could live on those. I fucking adore. I have these are my
Oh shit.
coffee. People drink coffee. I drink tea. These are what I have. I don't like
No, no, no. I believe that. I believe that because honestly, like I said, I've said it before. I will give up weed if I can get hot peppers. Like hot peppers are more important than weed. So maybe energy drinks are more important to you. You know what I mean? Like to get all that speediness. I get it. I get it.
Uh-huh.
I actually really just like the flavor of the drink. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, I mean, it all depends
Tastes
on
like
which one
liquid
you
Skittles.
get.
Like I'm not kidding. It tastes like candy, like liquid. Like sour or sweet. It's like Skittles. It's kind of good. It gives you a nice buzz, but that's not what I'm after. It tastes flavorful. It's fruity. I like it. Works for
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Nobby? Nobby's here. Nobby, please join in. I'm gonna send the join in link. Right? Please join in, Nobby.
It's
What's
nice
up,
and
bro?
tart, so it counteracts the vodka taste really well.
Who's being all
Yeah.
cracky? Me?
No, you're
I
good.
got a fat ass migraine. I thought I was Gucci. I took pain meds. Why do I have a headache? How the fuck do I still have pain? Someone tell me. Am I
Because
dehydrated? Is
you
something
you
wrong
should
with
have
me?
slept hours ago. That's why you have a headache.
It's
You know,
only
you're
eleven
already too
forty
late.
five or 11:43. It's nothing. It's not even
Well, don't
midnight,
drink that
Joe.
shit. Don't drink all that fucked up shit. You know what I mean?
Think maybe it's the caffeine OD. Well, it could be because I'm smoking reefer. I don't normally smoke like flower. I'm always smoking concentrate. I'm out of money, so I had to go the cheaper route, and I bought some steak, and it was 50% off of the steak. So I got a deal on this really good
Is that
chicken.
cartilage still
Nobby,
there? Is it better?
Nobby's always like, "Oh, it's so early and it's so cold."
I
Why is it
walked.
so early and so cold, Nobby? Why don't you just join up and talk to them and fix it?
I walked out with a gram of shatter, a gram
Wow.
of steak for $17. I don't know if that's good, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's good. I mean,
For
Navi says
fucking
it's so early and so cold.
Couldn't afford the vape.
Man, it's 1:43 and it feels freaking nice here, dude. I would love to be on a ditch bank right now.
It's cold here. It just
Shoot.
started becoming fall. Like it
yeah, but
feels like
he's
fall.
in the UK. He's 6 hours behind us, and it is cold
Oh,
where he is. You know what I mean?
well,
It
then
just
that's
started
fair.
becoming wet outside here like, a little bit today. It feels like the first day of fall, but it was not. It's been
Uh-huh.
hot. Feels like winter finally set in like today.
Oh, trust me, I'll be nice and warm here in a few minutes.
This dog scratched the fuck out of my nose with its paw, and it kind of burns right here. Have you ever had the dog scratch your face like that before? They have
Nobby,
sharp paws.
Nobby, we
Yeah.
can't talk about that. We can't talk about that. But please join up. You know what I mean? Like I can't make sense of what you do.
What?
He's never in the
I don't know.
UK. He's never in the UK. He's in England. He's like a tribal person or something like that. You know what I mean? Like I can't really answer for Navi. He'll have to answer for himself. But
Okay.
yeah. It's different. It's different. It's like if you said, I'm Missouri only. I don't go by the federal system, and
Oh, I gotcha.
right, something like that. Something like that.
I don't know.
I
That bong
gotcha.
right now burned up my throat.
Well, I don't think you have a king or a queen, Navi. I don't have a king or a queen either, so it's okay. It's okay.
Oh, he's talking about the Queen of England and the all that.
He doesn't
That's
he doesn't go by imperialism. I think Nabi is not into imperialism. There's no king, there's no queen, there's no
right,
this, there's no that.
right, which is
God's his king. God's
understandable.
his king. Yeah, he's tribalist, but it's okay. But a lot of people, they've made the other things so, by bullyism.
Hmm.
But it's okay, Nabi. Like, come on up, man. Play for the people.
Right.
I don't know. I thought I heard
Rusty,
someone yelling outside, like a
What?
I
female.
hope
I
not.
hope it was just a
I hope
ghost or
not.
something. It kind of sounded crazy.
A
I have my
ghost? Yeah,
window
yeah,
open,
yeah.
and my window's all blacked out with these curtains. See, and I could hear it though, like somebody was yelling, like something out there. I don't think I'm gonna go look because it could be Psycho, whoever the fuck it
I
is.
don't, Navi. You know what? I don't ever want you to go. I say UK when I'm talking about something like, oh, this is a UK single because it has the ridges on the inside. I don't care what you guys do. You know what I mean? So I'm not trying to start you up. I'm just trying to get you to, come on in. Come on in, Navi. Nice to see you. We welcome you.
Yeah.
Where did Jessica go? Oh
I,
wow.
she went to check that one deal.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, like right now is like the perfect weather for some of the fish that we have down this way to really start biting. If you can handle being out there, being like near the water, with the temperatures being the way they are, but a lot of times it's not too bad. But like tonight is like the first real hit of cold that we've had so far.
Oh yeah.
So,
We've had it for like 4 days. Nobby, you're a liar. You don't have your camera set up. Come on now, Nobby.
oh wow,
Come on
he
now.
don't.
Come on now.
I
Yeah,
think
we've
he's
we've
saying,
been cold for like 4 days. We've been cold for like 4 days.
yeah. Well, I mean, like last night was kind of hit and miss, like where you just only had to have a hoodie. You really didn't have to have like thick blanket or anything. And now tonight is like where it's actually getting to the point where you have to have like thicker pajama bottoms and a hoodie and cover. Like when it gets colder, I'm going to put on the matching beanie to my John Deere hoodie. I
Hell
bought
yeah,
this
man.
hoodie. I bought this hoodie that came with the matching beanie with it. So they had the
John Deere
they
style.
had
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, they had the
You look like
green.
you look like a hipster, bro.
Yeah, they had the John Deere green. They had a black one and then they had a gray one with a black beanie. So I got the green and black. So uh, but
Nah,
yeah, these
you just look like if you have it head to toe or whatever, you're just gonna
yeah,
look like a hipster.
yeah, yeah, I feel like it, man. It's warm, I
Cool.
know that. I mean, but yeah, this combine, I think he's about done because he just killed the baler, so I think he's getting ready to roll out.
Right on, right on.
Yeah,
He said, what
this
did he
dude.
said? I've never been wearing woolies, so have to do some rehearsals to get used to it. Oh, you lie, Nobby. You lie, Nobby. You're ready to go. Let's go. Put up. What is it? Your other.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
He said Joe just wants to see my willy jumpers. My willy
Hey,
jumper.
pull your woolly jumpers up here. What am I gonna? I'm gonna get so excited. What do I? I'm gonna jump through the glass. I'm gonna jump through the glass, man. Don't jump
Well,
up here with your woolly jumpers on. You know.
no, because I mean he can come up and all, but this will be me the whole time. I'll just be like, I ain't gonna, nope, ain't gonna fucking do it. Nope. Sorry, but nope.
Shit, Navi. You know, he doesn't even want to see your woolly unders.
Hell no. Keep that to yourself.
Me winter wonderland suit.
Wow.
No, Navi. We want you to come up with your guitar. We want you to play some songs for us. You know, that's what we really want. So, is that so bad? Is that so bad?
Yeah. Sounds like to me he's procrastinating of not doing it. It ain't
Good
like
for
that
him,
time.
man. He should mess with us a little bit. You know what I mean?
True.
He's not getting paid. He's not getting paid. He should be like kind of contrarian. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm a change. Well, that's good.
Right. He should be kind of contrarian because we just want him to entertain us, play his music, and do his thing.
Yeah, and grace us with his presence. I
Right.
mean, everybody's just chilling on their own time right now.
Asking him to do it for free, so that's the way, you know.
Yeah. I mean, heck. I was backstage at Creek's Hangout for a while, and I got off of there because they were like the other guy that was on there. He had to leave because he had to go to work tomorrow, and then the one dude was getting ready to get off there in like 20 minutes or so because he's got to go to work tomorrow, and then Creek's got to
Yeah,
go to work tomorrow. So it's like, meh.
yeah. I watched Creek Idol as it went down. You know,
Yeah,
um, most of the people were preferring the female singers, right?
yeah.
So that was something I didn't even see coming. You know, I didn't see that coming, but they were.
Well, yeah, and I mean that's like what Creek was saying too. Like the first one, like he didn't think that it would go off with such good of a hitch like it did, and he said in the second one that he's gonna do, he's gonna try to have it more organized and leveled out and everything, because the first one was just a trial run,
Right
but he
on.
wasn't expecting it to be as popular as it was.
Well, I'm glad it was, man. You know, popularity is good. Everybody
Oh
clicking
yeah,
like or clicking through, that's all good shit,
yeah,
you know?
yeah. That is true.
Yeah.
Ugh. But yeah, I mean, yeah. There's a couple of people that I call and text on a regular basis and everything here and there, and there's this guy. He's probably a little like maybe 10 years older than my dad, maybe a little bit more, and
Well,
he
dang.
does missionary work to funeral homes where he
Okay.
lives, and
Okay.
he goes spend time with veterans that don't have anybody and stuff, and like people that are on hospice and nursing homes. He'll go spend time with them, to give the family like a few minutes to get away and whatnot. And he'll go and have like dinner and stuff with them, and just to give them somebody to be with. But
You know, there's a lot of us, there's a lot of people like us, like
mm,
I don't mind you to share this forever, but you know, there's a lot of people like us on YouTube that'll talk to those people, and
hmm
try to have them, try to have them have a good time or whatever in whatever state
right,
they're in. I'll do that forever, dude. You know, like if you guys want to
Oh
go
yeah.
ahead and put this in a retirement home or whatever and just say, hey, talk to Joe, I'll talk to them. Of course, you
Right.
know. So I want you to let them know. I don't know, you know what I mean? Like maybe that's a weird thing, maybe that's a new thing, but we can do that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We can do that, you know. Shit,
Mm-hmm.
man. You know, most people complain about, you know, when I talk to a younger crowd or whatever. I'll talk to an older crowd forever. Why not? You know?
Right.
That's
I
cool.
mean,
That's cool.
yeah, I mean, and like there was a veteran that was at my ex-wife's nursing home when we went back to visit there. Like she went to visit her friend and I went to talk to him, and he was 100 and he was right at 100, about to turn 101 when I met him, and he was
Yeah,
telling me
most
like
people don't
the
get there. Yeah, 102 or whatever, they don't get that.
yeah, he was telling me about the different, like he was in like 4 different wars, and he was telling me
Wow.
about like each one he was in. Like he went through
Yep.
Vietnam. I think he went through Korea. He didn't have to do World War One or
It's World
two.
War II, Korea, Vietnam, and what else?
Uh,
Or in the Russian conflict, I guess.
yeah, but I know
Yeah.
he did. I think the last one that he had any part in was Desert Storm, was the last one that he really hit,
Okay. All right.
because he did Vietnam, and then he didn't do the World War. He
He
did
had to do World War II, I guess, right?
not necessarily, because there's been veterans that I talked to that did like Vietnam and World War One and didn't have to do World War Two.
Yo, but he dealt with Vietnam, the
Yeah,
Korean conflict. He dealt
yeah,
with Desert Storm.
and
Yeah.
Desert Storm, yeah, and then
What's up, Navi?
Hey up.
Why does your video works? Your video works. You're good.
You just made me build it all up again, haven't you? Plugs and wires everywhere.
oh,
Right on. Plugs and wires. Yeah, XTC is plugs and wires.
we made him build it up again.
Anyway, it's a good job I tied it up for you anyway.
Yeah,
Right on. Right on.
that's always good.
What's going on, man?
Well, as you know, I've just got up. Well, I've just woke up.
What time is it right now?
I've had 4 days sleep this last fortnight, which is pretty weird for me.
Well, how old? I mean, what time is it? You're 6 hours behind me at 3. I'm at 3 a.m.
Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, there you go. I've got my watch on there, haven't I? Yeah.
Wow.
I
And
haven't even had a hot cup of tea yet.
It's just about to hit 2 a.m. for me.
For me to
Yo,
go ahead.
yeah. As far as your cup of tea, I'll make a cup of tea soon. I was talking to my youngest sister because, my mom died, and I was talking to her, and I was like, yo, I gotta eat too, you know what I mean? And so I'm gonna have to eat and get a cup of tea, in a minute. So
Right. Well,
Yeah, I've got to put socks on before I can go into the kitchen because I've got tiled floors in there and it's bloody freezing.
well, Bubba, I'm gonna have to get off here to get ready for coffee and stuff with the uncle and the
you make
dad and
coffee for the
everything.
family, right?
Yep.
Right on, bro.
Yeah, I got to
See
do
you
that in
soon.
about 30 minutes. All right, I'll talk to you later, bro.
Hey,
See you soon, Rusty. Thank you for being in, bro.
All right, y'all have a good one. Nice to see you, Nobby.
Yeah, I haven't seen you before. Hello there. Hello and goodbye, whatever.
Yeah,
If you
Rusty is in Missouri, and he makes the coffee for them and makes the new start of the day. So that's what's going on right now. But shit, man, my mom died. I talked to my dad. I talked to the youngest sister. It's like October 15th. Goodbye, mom. I mean, shit's pretty heavy.
yeah, shit happens, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, was your mother ill or anything?
Nah, that's a
Did you
good
have
thing.
it just a
Nah,
sudden? Yeah.
yeah.
Better than going
She's
through
she's dealt with
a
she's
long
dealt with a lot of challenges, but she's
yeah.
always been a trooper. She's always been happy through them. So
Good.
apparently, like, I don't know what exactly happened, obviously, but apparently she went to the hospital this time and just didn't come out. And so it's like, yeah, I would like to be next to my mom when she dies, but not if it was like 3 months later, that she's been suffering.
No.
She checked
No.
out, bro. She checked out.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's a lot of things like she pays for my fucking phone bill. So I don't know what's happening next. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All that weird.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I've been
yeah,
through it a few times with mates and family dying and things. I know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? It's like
yeah.
it gets a bit complicated, doesn't it? Where
It
that type
will.
of thing's involved.
It will. It will.
Yeah.
So I called my father. I didn't even have charge on my phone, so my wife did it. I called my father and I talked to him, and I was just like, yeah, I know you didn't expect this. I didn't. I mean, I know you did not expect your wife to die before you and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like it's. Yeah, I get you, Dad. I get you, Dad. I love you, Dad. He didn't want to hear I love you. You know what I mean? But that's okay. That's okay.
You're a man. You don't say that things like that.
And then the other thing that I did was call my youngest sister. You know what I mean? Like, she's the youngest one. I had to talk to her, and I did. And that's
Yeah.
all I can do, man.
Yeah.
A couple days later, they'll start talking to us and making sense of whatever happened or whatever, and that's fine. That's fine. We'll deal with that then.
Yeah. Yeah.
My kids, the couple of boys over here were real hashed up about it. My
Yeah.
daughter, my daughter and my wife, I was like, you guys are like the same person. And I just tried to make them, just try to give them comfort. It's just like,
Yeah.
it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. And it just makes me think more than I have realized that my daughter is so much like my wife. You know what I mean? Like, there's so
Yeah.
much that
You must
person. There's so
you must have a young family. How old are your kids? What, 8, 10, 12? What?
well, I've been married since 2001. We have 21-year-old
Oh,
kids
right.
and
Yeah.
boys, and 12-year-old girl. That's the low girl. She's
All
11.
right.
She's
Yeah.
gonna be
Yeah. I imagined
yeah.
you with
So that,
6, 8, 9, 10, and 11-year-olds.
no. We don't have that. We don't have that. We don't have that. It's 20-year-olds and an 11-year-old.
So it would have been the 11-year-old that needs more care and understanding, I presume, if he'll close to his gran or her
Well,
gran.
just because she's the only girl, you know what I mean?
Oh,
She's the
right.
only girl in our world.
Mhm.
Where I come from, I have only sisters, and that's why I talk to the youngest one and I talk to my dad. That's it. Because my
Right.
dad also came from an only sisters world where his sister is dead and his sister is fine. And so it's like, that's what it is, man. There's no fucking logic to this situation, right? Like, the
No,
life or death thing is like, we all die,
there's no logic to
and
it at
it's
all.
just,
But s- uh, like we're I don't know how to say this, but we're
do
sort
it.
of the elders, aren't we? Joe, we're the elders. and we've got to be wise, and we're men in this
Right.
situation, you know.
Right.
So you've got to put a brave
Yeah.
face on it and be a
Of
man,
course.
you know.
Yeah, because my
Yeah.
daughter and my
Yeah.
wife, you
And
know,
it's
they
really,
were
it's
the
really,
women,
really
and they
difficult.
were the ones that
It's
were
really,
like
really
shaky.
difficult. It's really
They were
difficult.
the ones that were shaky, you know, like no
Yeah.
offense to the like woman folk or whatever, but they were the ones that were shaky. They were the ones that I had to hug. They were the ones that
Oh,
I had to say, it's okay, you know, it's gonna
it's
be okay.
nature.
It's my mom. It's my
It's
mom, you know. If
nature.
anybody's gonna freak, you know, it's
Yeah.
gonna be me. And like, so yeah. So without any disrespect, without any, you know, demolishment, I had to grab the women, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
and just hang
Yeah.
them, you know, and just say,
Yeah.
it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
okay.
You have to.
The boys were more like, I guess you call this like the counting your kills, or the more morality of a male is like, they were like, well, if you know, if your mom died, like what happens when you die, you know what I mean? Like they were more like counting that shit, you know. So as for the women, it's just like, it's okay, it's gonna be okay, you know. I gotta hug them, you know.
Yep. Yep. It's your duty as a man to do such things. Show
Yeah,
your strength, you know.
yeah.
Show that you're in control. It's a
Right.
lovely thing.
And then
Think
for
about
my
it as well.
own son,
It's a lovely thing as well, being in that situation, even though it's a horrible situation. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know,
it is.
being
It is, because in the future, you know, I mean, come on, I could be lost tomorrow or today or whatever, so I
yeah,
could disappear too. But you're right. Like being in the situation, it's like, you know, that now we can move on from here. Yeah, that's a good thing, right?
yeah, and
I'm
celebrate
gonna
a
be a
life
leader.
as well.
I wouldn't be a good leader if I didn't understand when you called
Mhm.
me a shithead or whatever to my kids. It's like, yo. I know you love me. You know, I could die tomorrow. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. As a good leader, when you were so, you know, abusive to me, I understand why. It's okay.
all them times your mother put you on back step for being naughty.
Right. Well, but my sons were worried about that. You know, my sons were worried about such with me and, you know, our situation. I'm like, nah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was like, you have to understand, it's my mother that died. Your grandmother, yes, okay, but my direct, and if you're worried about it, we need to talk about it, and we did. So we did.
yeah. I know you're a strong bloke, Joe. You'll get over it, and you'll do it all right. You know.
Oh yeah. No. I am, and I know, you know. Apparently, you know, she's not gonna drive me you know, where we're supposed to go in 2 weeks or whatever. Because
All
we
right.
had shit scheduled, you know. We'll just have to let it go. We'll just have to
Yeah,
let
I
it
think you
go.
better do. Maybe best don't even bring it up.
At least we were like friends that had plans. You know what I mean? We were friends that
Yeah,
had plans.
yeah.
What have you been doing, bro?
I've been waking up. It's very unusual to be actually having some sleep.
Yeah. Well, I haven't been able to join people up, you know, and now we have time, and now it's like, good morning to you.
Yeah. It's morning in your end as well, isn't it? Morning. Yeah.
A morning I won't admit to. It's like 3 a.m. or whatever over here.
It's usually that time when I'm speaking to you anyway. Other way
I know.
around.
I know.
Yeah. I won't say that while I've got in my head. No, I better not say that. No. Anyway, I'm sending all my love to you, Joe. You're a strong bloke, and you know what I'm saying. You're going through a hard time at the moment, so that's all I can say, really. You know.
No, I understand that, man. I understand that. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Yeah, I mean, you know, whatever, man.
It's difficult for blokes, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? To be able to communicate with other blokes like this, you know. Yeah.
A lot of things are like up in the air right now, but that's not a big deal. I just want to, you know, we can move on. We can have a good time anyway for the moment,
just
right?
fun. I'm not to say, but laughter is a big cure for everything, isn't it? You know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've always told people like being of good humor is how you continue on. You know, that's not everybody gets to live to like 60, 70 or whatever, you know. But if you want to, you better have a good sense of humor, you know what I mean? Like
I'm pleased as punch. I'm 61. I couldn't believe it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking every year's bloody brilliant. It's a
I believe that. Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, I believe that.
Especially with childhood I had, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, but you can't be hung up on anything. You have to have a good sense of humor so that you can continue on, you know?
Otherwise it'll just take you to where I don't know, where them people go, whatever they do.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, Nobby's, you know, Nobby's like the most famous man in the house. He's just talking he's talking about the truth, the past. What were you doing, man? Were you you said what? You did like engineering or something for like touring bands and stuff like that?
Yeah, beginning of my sort of professional career, started off as a baker for 2 years. I was a baker in a posh what do you call it? Like Harrods supermarket place, really posh Victorian. And we had to wear like the proper baker's uniform, whites and all that lot on. You know what I'm saying? And be the proper thing. It was brilliant.
Oh yeah, I've had Harrods chocolates in my time.
Yeah. The shop was called Standings. If you look up, it's closed down now. It was established, I think, about 1880.
Right.
To Victorian. You see on internet, have a look for Standings. You see where I was working. I was also in Harrogate as well. I was a motorcyclist, you know, and a bit of a rebel, you know. So I decided I'm going to
like, what's that movie, Psychomania? You're like a psychomania?
Yeah. I decided one day, right, bugger this. I'm going to get out of Harrogate and go make some money. You know what I'm saying?
Working at bugger this, bugger that.
Yeah, working at bakery, it was like £3 an hour. You know, 12-hour shifts, 3 o'clock in the morning till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We started for bread in the morning. It was a bit of a heavy job, if you know what I'm saying, for a little pay, but you got paid for it. So I decided I packed up everything. I had a BMW R87, big motorbike. Probably one of the biggest motorbikes you can get, really. So I packed all that up, went to London to my mate's place who was squatting in Camberwell, stayed with him for a few days, then opened up my own squat. And then I was squatting, working, dispatch riding for over 25 years, you know, in central London. The squat that I opened up was derelict. Had hardly any windows in it. We had hardly any floors in it. Rebuilt the whole house, you know, virtually. Put water in it. We had to go to public toilets for the first fortnight living there.
Right.
Water, you know. We were on gas lamps, and you know, this was back in 1980, you know, before telephones and all that, you know. I worked for Zombie Music, Abbey Road, and Stockaken and Waterman. mainly doing fast jobs in the city centre, like getting costumes to film sets and things like that, fast on motorbike. Yeah, for one time, when I think Kylie Minogue, I think she was about 18, 19, 20 when I met her.
Right.
I took her 3 pairs of shoes and a hat at about 100 mile an hour through central London to get to a place where she was getting filmed and all that type of work. Did selling of tickets for events and raves. We did lots of raves. Did one of the biggest raves ever, really, called Dance 92 in the Brighton Centre on Brighton Seafront. You know the place where it got bombed, that hotel where all them politicians got bombed up?
No, what's that?
It's called the Brighton Centre. It's massive. It's
okay.
5 floors, basement. I was looking after the basement and the what do you call, and the stars and the people's dressing rooms. Yeah, so I had Keith at dressing rooms. And downstairs, we had a great big fun fair where I was looking after the spinning saucers. You know the spinning saucers? Cups and saucers. Where people sat in a cup and saucer would spin them around like crazy. And you know what I mean? So,
holy shit. Yeah. Okay.
So worked on fun fair basement and looking after the changing room keys. Every time an artist had come to me, hey, up, Nobby, can you open up the changing rooms for us? Well, go back upstairs, open the changing room for them. Then I'd have to look after them whilst they were getting dressed because I had the key. I was on it one with key, you know what I'm saying? And in that changing room, the amount of everything you could imagine was in there, yeah? The best weed, the best everything, you know? Yeah, and we had the Brighton police outside. We had a big BBC reporter on the case, so we had to leave the whole Brighton Centre free of drugs before the powers to be wanted to get the keys back.
Right.
That was a very, very, very. That was a long story. I don't really going down, but you can imagine what type of thing that happened there. Yeah. Yeah, then I became, after doing all that manic work, 3 jobs a day, I was working like 18-hour a day, you know what I'm saying? It was absolutely crazy,
Right.
Decided to
honestly,
calm down a bit, you know what I mean?
The last job that I had, sometimes they would require 20 hours a day. And they paid us, on a base rate. And they did not pay us for a Saturday. So they were like, oh, you could, do every other Saturday or whatever. So obviously I understand. I had to go sleep on the ground over there, and just wait for the fucking, the trucks to roar up again, and then I knew I had to wake up. Because,
sorry. I told them
you have no time between. Sometimes I would be able to sleep for 3 hours on my couch with one foot on the ground. My foot on the ground was to remind me that I had to go to work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, totally. I understand
that. Yeah. The wages I got were entirely on me because I got the cash anyway.
Right.
So I just took my wages out of the cash ad. One point, I had 16 grand down my motorcycle jacket after a week away selling tickets, for example. And as you know, that I was living in a squat, so therefore squats aren't the safest place to have 16 grand in.
Right. Yeah. You can ask fucking Sid Vicious about that story. Apparently, that's how he died. Actually, you know what I mean? He had too much in the drawer.
Yeah. I had to sleep with 16 grand underneath me one night. Then urgently get up to the head man CEO dude's house to be able to give it money. If you know what I'm saying.
Right.
I took 20% of that one. Took 3.5 grand for that job.
Yeah.
But it was. 9 days that I was working constantly all around the country, you know. Selling £70 tickets back in 1990 was quite a lot of money, you know.
Yeah, right on. That's a lot of money. Yeah.
And back in them days, it was all cash. You know, you go to a ticket venue like a record shop in, say, Bradford or something, and you've got like 500 for Bradford. You give them 500 tickets for Bradford. It's 500. It's 500 times 9. Yeah, 70 quid. You know what I mean? That you've got to somehow put down your jacket because you're only on a motorbike, you know.
Right.
Because you're faster than
up
anything on road.
Up one arm and then up the other arm, and try to get out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess people, nowadays, because they work with numbers, they don't know what the burden of cash is. Even if it's just a box full of $100 bills, there's a big box full of those fucking things,
They're all in debt. They're all getting higher purchase. They're all getting mortgages and shit. What the fuck are they up to? I don't know. Why can't they just live like people do, for the time when you're alive and stuff, I don't understand it.
Right.
I don't understand that world at all.
Well, the advertisers come in and say it'll be easier if you do it this way. It'll be easier if you do it that way.
Yeah. I find it difficult.
Right now, I called the gas company called me. You know what I mean? And they were like, "Do you want to make a payment right now?" And I was like, "No." So I pressed like the other button, like 2, and then they were like, "Do you want to make payment arrangements?" I said 1 or whatever, just on a whole like, animatronic thing or whatever.
Yeah,
and then they said, "Okay, we'll spread it out for the next 4 months. You don't owe us anything right now. It's just $14." And it just made
like
me
that.
think. It just made me think to the past. It's like, yeah, the gas is going to be like hugely expensive right now, and it made me think about how they like rope you in.
Yeah, there's things like that you can't get away because I found every gas, electric company up, you name it, to say, right. I use
utility,
£930 worth of gas and electric every year. Here's the 930 quid. I'm going to pay it up front. And you cannot do that. You cannot pay for your gas and electric up front, which is absolutely disgusting.
I used to do it, but I can't do it anymore because
it's illegal.
Nobody wants
you to do it.
Invest in the future. Nobody wants you.
You can't. You've either got to have your own generator and your own gas tank and buy it that way, which you can't do in a 1-bedroom flat on a ground floor.
Right on. Yeah.
So, yeah.
But I was just like, I was reminded of how like, oh yeah, they rope you into this like so many times. Like we've dealt with it in the past. Or like my wife occasionally in the past, she'd fall for a cable deal. And it's like, oh, that's wonderful. You're going to have cable for 2 months. And then after, then the foot drops and they're like, oh, you owe us $3,000. And you're like, what? You know what I mean?
There you go. We're going to be really lovely for 2 months. But you are warned, in 2 months' time, we're going to send the heavies around and kick this.
Hell yeah. That's what happens. The shit ain't real, you know what I mean? So yeah. Just because we skated by it with the the gas company now, because obviously now it's fucking freezing and we're gonna have to pump the gas up, right?
Yeah.
It went down I was just like, they've done this to us like 4 fucking times, you know what I mean? Like, make you happy. We know we have to make more money. That's all. We have to make more money. No big deal.
Yeah.
But don't be fooled. don't be fooled, because they are gonna drop the big fucking, the big shoe is dropping like in a couple months.
Oh, we know that it's happening daily. We can see it every day.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're interested in how can I word this? It might sound daft to you, but about other intergalactical worlds and things like that. You sort of half believe anything on that side of the future of the planet?
What kind of worlds?
Like UFOs and things like that. Whatever.
You think they have like divergent futures or something? I mean, I'm just trying to ask you. I don't know.
You obviously aren't. I'll send you a link, and you could watch it, and then maybe you'd be able to understand what I'm talking about.
Okay.
But I'm not going to embarrass myself live on YouTube.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. No, I'm just wondering, like what do I have to buy into? What do you want?
No, it's just a belief. No, it's just a belief.
Yeah.
Do you believe in?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Right.
The actual thing that I believe is the truth.
Without the link, I don't believe that there's like alien influences that are gonna give us one way or another. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think so. Maybe you'll convince me otherwise. I'm open to
it. Yeah. Be open to it. You can always have a look, can't you?
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'll find the links from now. I'll put them in StreamYard link for you, and then you can look at them later on. They're only like 5 minutes and 20 minutes to be able to tell you what I'm talking about.
Well, why don't you just show it? You can show it.
No, that's fair enough.
Okay. All right. Cool.
This, for example, this link which I'm going to send you now, which is only a few seconds, I'll give you an idea. I'm friends with Danny. We have lots of communications with each other. We're StreamYard.
Cool.
And she had a massive venue a few weeks ago in America, where I think there was over 1,000 people there. I don't know because I haven't got a passport because I'm English, and they don't do English passports. They only do UK passports, so I can't leave the country. If you have a quick
still stuck on that one.
My family's been pissed. I nearly swore then. Has been vilified by that union for over 317 years. I can trace back my family back to the 1327. There's the last recording of somebody in my family on paper, if you know what I'm saying, in England.
I get you.
Yeah,
I get you.
And then when in 1707 arrived, the British UK Union became a thing.
Right.
A few of my family were slaved, whipped, and sent to Australia, Canada, New Zealand. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow! Yeah. Wow.
And now the people in Australia, Canada, and New Zealand are feeling like they shouldn't be there because what about the poor indigenous people who were meant to be there? Yeah. Anyway,
yeah, I don't have any argument with that. I'm just saying, like, you like these people who have thrown their might upon you. You know what I mean?
I'll present that for you. Actually, let's just present that, and because I won't put any sound. There's no need for sound.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Oh, I'm not open up a new private tab. Pause it. Put it on full screen. Present. How do we present? Present. Share screen. and select window. Then I've got to find the window. It's not StreamYard. It's not Firefox browsing. OBS. It's not that. I have to read what the actual thing says. What's it called? Breaking news. Ends in Z8. All right, ends in Z8. Okay. Oh, if I don't give it end. Is it that one? No. Oh, I can see it now, actually. Let's have a look. It's not that one. It must be this one. No, it's got a picture of a cat on it. Okay, let's get rid of all these screens. Anyway, I'm busy at the moment trying to give you this picture.
Right.
I don't know how it works. I'm just closing windows up. I've got like 100 windows open at the moment. Ah, no, that's me. No, I found that. That's the YouTube one. That's me. No point me choosing that one.
Let me see.
Everyone I'm clicking. See if you can present it anyway, Joe. Just present that link I've just given you.
Oh, I'm looking at it. Yeah. I'm looking at it.
So that event was planned for well over a year, and when the event and the lady who comes from another dimension, another realm, and another planet invited them to come to fly over the event well over a year ago, and they all got ready for the flyover, and yeah, it happened. So hopefully they're there working with the good humans, yeah, and we will defeat these unions and these terrorists, which are on planet Earth,
Right.
We will. We'll take them out.
This is a different view, of a tribalism. You know what I mean? Like I'm not used to it in the
It's
US.
Complicated, Joe, but when you get it, it'll just go like that. Yeah, it'll just click in your head. Honestly, it will.
Yeah.
Believe me. Yeah, and then when you think about speaking to people like in Russia, you won't be calling them Soviets.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So whenever people call us English or Irish or Welsh or Scottish people British, can be very insulting, if you know what I'm saying. Being part of that union, being accusing us of being part of that pedo monarchy. We're not. We're totally against them. We're indigenous species. Right. We've been living in England for since over 1,000 years.
Yeah, I do, because I'm from a part of Maryland. I'm from a part of Maryland where most of the people are in the government, right? And then the people that aren't are like nobody. So they're just like unfortunately you were born here. You know what I mean? Like and you're lost. You're lost souls.
But the thing is, you were born naturally here, Joe. Yeah, unlike the elite and the monarchy, for example, they're all interbred. They have to be, because they want to choose their blood to be. They're all psychopaths. They're all got birth defects.
Yeah.
You can always tell them. They always look like bloody monsters. There's always some weird bloody look about them. You know what I'm saying? You can always tell when somebody's bloody evil.
The royal crook. You know what I mean? Like something like that.
Fucking lumps all over them. Or, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I mean? It's
like
God
they're
gives,
inbred or something. And they're just like,
it must be God that makes them tattooed, and you know what I mean, with all that horribleness that they look like, you know. Look at their
I
king
get you.
with sausage fingers, like, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
That's what I'm saying. They spread around like that. They're all
unhuman. Yeah, that's what I'm talking. Yeah, I'm talking inbred or unhuman looking.
well, shit, man. That's crazy. You know what I mean? Let's stop
crazy.
it.
And honestly, none of them smoke weed. So that's another way of knowing who they are.
Of course they wouldn't. They wouldn't smoke weed. That's a brown man's thing. You know what I mean? Like you can't do that.
They're all on the Empire's pharmacy. They're always on Class A drugs. They're always on horrible anti-human things putting in their bodies, you know, or chopping off their bodies the other way around.
No, I totally get that. I totally get that. I get you.
Totally.
Yeah, I mean,
psychos,
you know, we're.
And when you know people have been abused by these people, like I know people who've been abused by these people, it hits you even stronger when people say UK or Britain, for example, which to me is a more. Can I say one swear word on your channel, Joe?
Absolutely, as long as it's not faggot.
Right. No,
but I already said that. So as long as it's not
the
faggot.
most repulsive one to me, is Empire, UK, British, right? But to other people, it's cunt. But there's nothing wrong with cunt. Cunt isn't even a swear word.
No, cunt isn't a swear word. I always say, like, my shows are on Tuesday and Thursday, so see you next Thursday, you fucking cunt.
Thursday. I'll see you next Tuesday, whatever, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's a good word. I'm glad you didn't say faggot.
I could have said fuck. Another one, which
but I'll probably get deleted or whatever, you know what I mean? So it's good. It's good. No, I use that one all the time. Yeah. It's not really even it's not even a swear word, right?
I know, because all my mates are silly cunts, yeah, when they end up not coming round to my house with no weed.
Right. Oh, you silly cunt. You didn't bring any weed. And then we go to Australia and it's like, oh, he's a good cunt. And you're like, what do you mean he's a good cunt? You know, this fucking cunt, you know, he's a good cunt?
Yeah, it means to say, if you can say that to your friends, you're close. You know, it means to say you love each other, you know?
Right.
You're talking the same lingo, you know? And it's also comes really in everybody's background, really. Virtually everybody was working class, weren't they? Well, apart from the few, but it comes from being working class. Working class means to say you've got to work really fast, and like what I did. You know what I'm saying? Everything's fast, to get your money,
Yeah.
Hour,
Yeah, you don't qualify if you didn't do it within 18 seconds or whatever. Yeah, 18 seconds, that's the metrics. You got to do it. You got to do it. So
yeah, if you're
what's wrong with you? You're a slow cunt. You're a dead cunt.
If example, right, the Mills did that story. If you were a 3-year-old English indigenous child being enslaved into a British UK mill back in the 1880s, your time was very, very precious, and you were risking your life. Yeah,
Amazon does that now.
You're only 2'6", and you've got underneath all them cotton wheels spinning around. You've seen your mate. You've seen your mate already chopped up the other day. He's dead, right? And when language comes into it, it's like, "Hey up, Jack, you silly fucker! Get out under there before it kills you." Yeah, that is called factory language. Yeah. Quick, fast, hurry up, urgency. Yeah, and there's a lot of swearing involved.
For sure.
Yeah.
I grew up in that. Like that's survival. That's survival.
We shouldn't be saying these things on YouTube.
Yeah. No. I shouldn't have said any of those things, but I don't care. You know what I mean? Because I'm not trying to monetize my shit. So whatever they do is their fucking problem. You know.
Well, Yeah, worst they've done to me is knock me off for about 30 seconds. Or stop me they stopped me from being able to comment for 3 days.
Yeah.
You're written
Well,
down
hey,
stuff.
man. You know, I'll be honest. Like, you know, I don't even know what's gonna happen. Like, I don't pay for my fucking phone. You know, my mom did. She's dead. You know, she paid that $20 a month. I don't know what's gonna happen. So,
Well,
you
if
know,
it's in your mum's name, you know what happens then, don't you? Is
nah,
it in
not
your
really.
If it's in your mother's
For-
name, right?
yeah,
It'll continue getting paid, yeah, until the prebate, whatever you call it, turns out, yeah. It's then when all the
right,
bills get sorted out by your solicitors and the payments come off assets. So your gas, electric, whatever bill will be paid then, but taken off the whatever.
right. Yeah, it remains to be seen what happens with all this.
Yeah. But
And
that's
you
what
know,
usually happens.
that's why I really don't care, you know, how many times you say cunt or whatever. You know what I mean? Because I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, bro. I really don't care, you know.
No, I don't want to say that. It's just that was the subject, wasn't it? You know?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to clear things
Yeah,
up, that's
well,
all.
it remains to be seen. I don't know how many barristers are gonna jump on our case over here. We'll see what happens.
Well,
We'll
they're gonna
see
have
if
to
they're
come in
right.
if
We'll
they
see
want
if
me to
they're
come
right
over and
good
see you.
cunts or if they're all fucked, you know? Like, I don't
No.
know.
Anyway, I need a cup of tea. Okay, for a break. I need a cup
Yeah,
of
I
tea.
need
I'm
a
really
cup of tea
dry.
too. How you gonna do it, man? You gonna brew it?
Well, I don't know.
Use a kettle? Use one of
I'm
those
wondering.
plug-in kettles?
I'm wondering whether I can get in there without putting socks on. That's the problem.
It's cold, right? It's cold over here, bro. It's cold over here, bro. It's been cold for like 4 days. It's fucked up.
Yeah, it got down to 2 degrees 2 days ago. Yeah,
That's
it's actually
32 plus 2 plus.
yeah, whatever it is. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man. I understand. It's cold. It's cold over here. So yeah, I want some more. I want some more tea too, but I have to brew it up, you know.
Yeah, I have to go next door, so I just put myself on mute a minute. I'm going to make myself a cup of tea.
See that? Where's the yeah, I got you. I got you, squirrel. Shot. What's up, guys, man? Go ahead and chat in, hanging with Nabi. We're gonna make some tea. I'm gonna make some tea too. Hopefully. I have to get a completely new stylus. What's up, not good Dan? My stylus is dead, man. I can't play records anymore. I need a new one. Jesus. It's all worn down to the nubs. Thanks for coming in, Dan. Dan, he needs some tea. I need some tea. Dan, my mom died. You know that, right? You heard that. Some crazy bullshit. Yeah. My records. Yeah. No, I need a new stylus so I don't, impede on my records. I need a nice, hot, spicy, let's get that tea. Yeah. I could. I need a nice, spicy, clean stylus. Mine's dead. It's all worn out. It's all nubbed up. That's with a head shell. It's gonna cost some money. But I don't know, man. Like Yeah, we'll do it soon, Dan. We'll do it soon. Maybe they'll have $75 and I can get a new fucking, stylus. I don't know. It's a sad thing. It's something I have to deal with, and we'll deal with it. Now he's got that food out there, man. Them little squirrels and shit. I'm hungry. Back in, back in.
Hey up. I've got to take on my drugs as well. It's that time of day. Well, not drugs, but yeah, it's 9 o'clock.
Oh, them prescribables.
No, they're on my own. Like, I've got these to take.
Paracetamol? No, I don't know what anything is. Looks like antihistamines.
No, they're not drugs. It's peptides for my heart. And these peptides for my lungs.
Well, dang, right?
And other minerals that I've got to take to avoid having to, well, really, I'll tell you a story, but I don't think it's in a YouTube thing. But yeah, but
Well,
these are off my doctor friend in Estonia. These, yeah.
Okay. You said they're peptide?
Yeah. I've been using them now for over 3, maybe 4 years. It was the year when the unionistic NHS people told me I only had a year to live with my lung condition.
Okay.
I couldn't even stand up back in them days, you know. It was
2021.
Sorry.
Was it 2021?
December 2019. That's the date.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then is when it was so bad. I couldn't even sort of even put my socks on, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Out of breathness and things like that. I only had a lung capacity of like 1 1/3 lung. You know,
right?
Was working.
Right.
You know, so there's like half a third of a lung there, half a third of a lung here, destroyed.
Oh wow!
Irreversibly destroyed. And
how old are you? If you can you say how old you are?
And now I can drink tea, smoke weed. I can do everything that I used to be able to do when I was like 40. Well,
but how old are you now, if you don't mind?
I'm 61.
Right on.
Oh, this is boiling up. This tea's just too hot to put in my mouth.
Oh, yeah. If I make my tea right now,
that's too bloody
I'm going
hot.
to give it 11 minutes. 11 minutes to steep.
I'm so fucking hot. Sorry, I'm so dry. Yeah.
I would want to drink it too, but I have to give it like 11 minutes to steep. You know, it would be too hot. You know.
Yeah. So on that, I was finding real doctors around the world and communicating with many a doctor. Absolutely beautiful. If you want help with any type of health issues, but you'd have to go private.
Yeah.
Where's that place in America? I'll give you his details and all that if you want it. But in my head, I can't remember. You know what I'm saying? I've got to go and pass it to you.
Right.
But the doctor in Estonia that I've contacted with, has got to me to be where I am at the moment, just through posting me peptides through the post.
Estonia.
It was Estonia, but now is dealing through Amsterdam. Through what's that country called? Amsterdam. What's that country called? Netherlands.
Oh, I guess the Netherlands. Yeah. Yeah,
So
my mom went to the Netherlands, then she explored all that, you know.
Oh, was she a smoker as well? Yeah, cool.
No, she was never a smoker. No. She went out there, and they kind of laughed at prostitution.
Listen, my mouth is so bloody hot.
She was kind of a prostitute, eh?
Not that type of thing. Pack it in. You daft egg. Now what me to drink is because I'm bloody laughing now.
Nah, she wasn't any of those things. She just thought it was like cool to watch, you know, the business of like red light district or whatever.
You know,
she just thought it was cool.
You know when a ghost actually slaps you, you actually feel it.
I don't know, man. I've never had that, you know.
You'll be getting one this tonight later on off your mother. She'll give you a right thick ear.
Yeah, right. Not my mom, man. My mom knows how fucking twisted I am. It's funny, man. It's funny because, you know, yeah, I would have shown my mom like the stuff that I've been doing, but I didn't want her to worry about me. So, you know,
yeah,
she hasn't seen me, you know, being a fucking an alco cinnamon, you know.
Yeah.
I don't want her to worry about me like, oh, you're too drunk,
you
know.
I'm only
shit like that.
With you. Your mother had been your mother would have been a proper lovely lady, probably Christian.
Yeah.
Probably had lots of rules and values towards life and stuff, and she, you know, ladies of that era were like that, you know.
Yeah,
you know, it is just to be that way was the way to be, you know, like blokes wore top hats and all that, you know.
Her mom was the one who was like controversial, you know. And her mom is already dead, you know, and she died over here, but she was in her 90s, you know, like, you know, and she died over here. And her mom was the one who was more controversial. Her mom had a subscription to Playboy and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like her mom was more controversial than she ever was, you know.
Bit of walnut cake.
Oh,
really?
You know, all this, like considered, right? I'm really tempted when I make my tea. I'm really tempted to put in the Amanita muscaria, you know, like the mushroom in my tea, because that's my Santa Claus mushroom. You know what I mean? But I'm very tempted, like now, because I have nothing to lose and nothing to gain, you know, to put some of that in my tea, you know.
Yeah, another subject that you shouldn't really be talking about. Not it's around
legal. Me. It's legal.
They've criminalized it in England about
no, it's legal. It's legal. I got it from like Siberia. It's legal. It's legal. 100% legal.
I'll tell you part of the story, yeah, about what's happening here in England. When we were kids, 14, 15, 16 up to 21, we'd be on throughout September, October, November. We'd be out of it every Saturday, Sunday night on it. You know what I'm saying? Taking humongous doses of it. Yeah, I'm talking a carrier bag each in a pot of a liter of whatever we've cooked up with it. You know,
right.
Absolutely do lally land. We'd go to Funfair, for example. We'd go to Dodgems and go do really, really dangerous stuff. like hang off over the edge of cliffs and stuff.
Right.
It ended one night. We were up in Pine Woods, and we had this. We saw this golden tree. Yeah, and this golden tree, big, massive golden tree with a big smile on its face. Yeah, there was about 8 of us all going, hey, fucking hell, Nobby, look, the fucking tree's laughing at us now, look. Yeah. And next thing, the fucking thing turned into a monster and chased us all out of the park into town centre. A load of us went into the pub. A load of us got in a taxi, and then we ended up in the middle of this field somewhere, and we saw this bright light in the distance. Went off and met a few aliens, like you do.
Right.
So I'm a bit old for that now at 61.
Right.
I don't touch mushrooms anymore because we just it was a childhood thing. Was mushrooms here in England? It was like a fun thing that teenagers did, you know.
Well, I did it. I did it
more
until I was
like, laughs rather than medication.
I did it till I was like 14, like psilocybin, you know.
Yeah.
And then I quit. And then when I went back, I realized like, oh wow, you know,
you don't even know
there's nothing, you know, there's no you can't recover, like you still have the same like tolerance, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so I still had to take
stopped working eventually because we took that much.
They stopped working. They stopped working immediately. That's like a good thing, so that you don't get addicted.
Oh. Well,
yeah, they stop working immediately. You can't do it like within the next 3 days or whatever, you know.
We were tripping for 2 days on end with Matt we took.
Yeah.
Especially when we were at Glastonbury and that, we'd be 4 or 5 days out of it, you know. At Stonehenge.
The best festival in the world, everybody, Glastonbury. The best festival in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is. It really is.
I started going there when I was 14. Because I was a lad like that, if you know what I'm saying. I was always skiving off school and running away from home and stuff. At Glastonbury, 1980 was the first big Glastonbury I went to. But 1978, I was just a little nipper, you know?
Yeah. You was a nipper?
But that's when I joined up with all convoy lot in England. There was a convoy in England, by the way. Yeah, the peace convoy at Stonehenge. Yeah, and I witnessed the bloody UK British. I'm swearing. I'm sorry.
I know you say British. That's fucking. You know, that's like the worst word you could say.
Yeah. But they don't understand this.
I'm not going to get canceled for saying faggot or whatever. You know?
But they obliterated. They smashed all the buses. They threw 8-week-old child. The police, the UK British Empire's police. They smashed this. They pulled this woman out of a front window of a bus, which they'd hammered in with batons. So this was like when I was pretty young, if you understand what I'm saying, how much like UK British swearing again, have effect on us, people like ourselves who are indigenous English, you know, Christians. You know?
Right.
Yeah, got it from a young age, you know. 14 to 60 is quite a long time for them to be hassling me, and 317 years they've been hassling my family, you know. They're just psychopaths, you know. Yeah. And what do you do with psychopaths?
I've heard that before. You know,
they're just allowed to be roaming around streets, like, you know. Some of them are even in Buckingham Palace. You know what I'm saying? Most of them are in Westminster and all that. You know, how's that being allowed? Anyway.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that in my past I would love, to have you speak with, because they've been picked out, in the same way, like you said. Some of them are
Yeah.
from Trent, or some of them
Yeah.
are from other places, but I
I'm
get that,
guarantee
you
you,
know what I
I'm
mean? Like,
guarantee you, right? If you're the only Englishman in a crowd, all the rest are
right.
British, and they're causing fucking chaos and doing whatever they want, you're the one who's going to get arrested for something. You know what I'm saying? They don't arrest their own people. They don't. British police don't arrest British people.
You okay? My wife had to walk by. I'm sorry.
I wonder what that was. Just a black mess just went past there.
Well, yeah, Jenica, you're the black mess.
Yeah.
I thought it was an animal or something went past.
No. She's having a hard time, man. I got to go out there and talk to her.
Yeah.
I'll be back like on Thursday. Okay, see you next Thursday, you cunt.
You take it easy. I know you're going through a hard time at the moment, so I'm sending you my love and all that. You know what I mean? Make sure you.
No, I totally understand. I totally understand.
Good for
Like I
you,
said, it's not like just you. I've known a lot of people who've been through this. I wish they would talk to you, but at the same time, they don't like to hang out online. They get scared about it. You know what I mean? So they run away. So
yeah.
That's the way it is, man. I guess I appreciate, your boldness. Your boldness.
If you got people like that, honestly, which are MK'd up, is that what you're talking about?
Well, I can't deal with it right now. I can't deal with it right now. It's just people that have dropped off because they felt targeted, and they've run away.
Yeah.
They've run away. But anyways, I got to deal with that. You know what I mean? Like, yes, she was a big black mass that went away, but I have to deal with her now because she's not asleep, and there's a reason for it, and I have to deal with it.
I just saw what would have been a dress going past. I thought it was a black dog or something.
Right. No, I have to deal with it because she's not healthy. She's not comfortable if she's not sleeping.
Yep.
All right. So I'll see you soon.
Get your elderly head on and have a wonderful day.
All right. Cool, man. Good morning. See ya.